Hello there everybody, Butter92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Steins Gate Zero, where we finally jumped into a new little story segment called the Orbital Eclipse. Also, now Kaguri's involved. Much earlier than expected. And, not only is Mayuri in the same room as her, but so is Suzuha. Well, that's certainly a thing. So let's see what the hell happens. Hey, Kaguri. How you doing?
どうだ? 少しは落ち着いたか?
You okay?
はい、おかげさまで。
Kana had passed out after hearing the name Shina Kaguri from Suzuha, but with help from Lukako and the girls, she woke up 10 minutes later. But she still didn't look very good.
ルカ子、それにマユリ、すまないが、何か冷たいものを買ってきてくれないか?
え?
それから、額に貼る冷却シートのようなものもあると嬉しい。
I felt bad for Lukako, but I probably didn't want either of them hearing what we were about to discuss.
わかった。行こう、ルカ君。
Be careful, you two! Lukako seemed interested in hearing about what was going on, but still, he went along with Mayuri. What happened next was the problem.
カナさん。
カガリ、お前、今までどこで何をしていた?
Suzuha opened her mouth the second Mayuri and Lukako left. Her words were as sharp as a knife blade, and Kana looked terrified.
一体、どういうつもりであの時?
Suzuha, did you not possibly think that she may have amnesia in this part?
待て、鈴葉。彼女は記憶を失ってる。
なんだって?
Oh! I explained what had brought Kana here. That was actually fairly quick. Hello? I'm about to reveal an important secret to you, and I don't even want to try that. But I refuse! Kana... Tension up!
Okarin's getting excited, yeah?
Of course. Secrets are always exciting.
You know it.
So, what's the secret?
Darunyan and Yuki... God, that's hard to say. And Yuki-nyan went on a date.
Huh.
I mean it!
Yeah. Seriously? Seriously, Okuri? What the hell? What kind of response was that?
記憶喪失。それじゃ、どこで何をしていたかも。
ああ。でも、その前に確かめなければならないことがある。
Whether or not she was really Shina Kaguri. I mean, she had the Upa,
カナ
so...
さん。
はい。
さっきしていた話は覚えてるか?
はい。
どうする? 続きはもう少し回復してからにするか?
いえ、大丈夫です。
Okay. She was clutching her Upa so hard that her fingertips had gone white. But there was a light in her eyes as she looked up at Suzuha.
じゃあ、さっきの話を続けよう。鈴葉、 お前が彼女をかがりだというその根拠は何だ？
そのウーパだよ。それはかがりが肌身離さず持ってたものなんだ。ママにもらったんだって、お守りだってずっと大事にしてた。
Ah. Kana slowly opened her hand. The tiny old Upa was staring up at us with a silly look on its face. A present from her mom. A present from Mayuri.
カナさんはそのウーパだけが自分が持っていたものだって言っていたが。
はい。記憶をなくして倒れていた私がただ一つ手にしていたのがこのキーホルダーだったそうです。
倒れていた？
はい。
どのあたりで倒れていたんだ？
Out of curiosity.
千葉の参道です。県境あたりの。
A mountain path in Chiba.
近くのお寺の住職さんが偶然通りかかって見つけてもらったそうで。
What were you doing over there?
その後しばらくはその方のお寺でお世話になっていたんです。ですが、お寺は修行の場でもあるので、長く女性を置いておくこともできないと。
Ah.
それでルカ子の家にというわけか。
はい。その住職さん、ルカ君のことを女の子だって思っていて。それで年の近い女の子のいる家なら私にとってもいいだろうって。
盲点だった。まさかこんな近くにいたなんて。
The guess that Lukako had mentioned a few days ago was probably that priest. Which means that Shina Kaguri had been there the whole time. We'd been searching blindly for her without any idea. And she'd been there the whole time. If only I'd taken Lukako's call, we wouldn't have had to go through all this.
それでカナさん、君はかがりという名を聞いて何か思い出すことはないか？
正直を言うとよくわかりません。ただすごく懐かしい感じがします。それに
Kana's words cut off as she looked at Suzuha.
その先ほどの方。
まゆ姉さんのこと？
まゆ姉さん？
あの子は椎名まゆりと言うんだ。
まゆりさん。あの方を見たとき、なぜだかすごく温かい気持ちになりました。
That's because she's your mommy in the future.
Even if she was Shina Kaguri, she would have only known Mayuri after she'd grown up. But her appearance can't have changed that much. Which meant that it would make sense that seeing her would stir some feelings within Kaguri.
ねえ、それもう一度見せてもらってもいい？
はい。
Kaguri handed the old Upa over to Suzuha.
やっぱりこれかがりが持ってたものだよ。
では私はその椎名かがりという名前だったんでしょうか？
I would think so, unless we've got a third, brunette. Thought she was a redhead, but no, she's a brunette.
そうだな。まだ確証があるわけじゃないが、そう考えるのが妥当だと思う。
What are the odds of 3 Makiseis running around?
いや、間違いない。彼女はかがりだ。そのキーホルダーが何よりの証拠だよ。まゆ姉さんがかがりにあげたものなんだから。でもよりによって記憶喪失だなんて。
The keychain probably did belong to Kaguri. But she also could have been gifted it by Shina Kaguri, or she could have picked it up off the ground. Of course, Suzuha said that the keychain was very important to Kaguri. There's no way she would do that. It was unlikely that she'd drop it or give it to someone. Which meant Then the door opened, and Mayuri poked her head through to see what was going on.
トゥトゥル
Hey!
大丈夫ですか？
ああ、悪かったな、わざわざ。
いえ。
The drinks and cooling sheets were taken out of their plastic bags and put on the desk.
それで、
What's up? Lukiko waited for a moment for her to take a sip of the drinks he'd bought, and then spoke with a quavering voice.
カナさんは、アマネさんの知り合いのカガリさんという方だったんでしょうか？
そうだな。そう考えるのが妥当だと思う。
そうですか。よかったです。名前だけでも分かって。ルカ君。
Ah. Kana, that is, Kagari, smiled gently when she saw how relieved Lukiko was.
でも、それなら、アマネさんは、カガリさんの本当のお家を知っているんでしょうか？
いや、それは。
Yeah. Oh. Oh dear.
鈴葉は、かがりさんと子供の頃ご近所だったそうだ。でも、12年前に引っ越してしまって、それからの行方がわからなかったらしい。そうだな。
Okay, hey, that was a hell of a lie to come up with on the fly, Okabe. Good job.
そうなんだ。それで最近急に懐かしくなって、オカリンおじさんに相談してたんだよ。
そういうわけだ。だから鈴葉にも、かがりさんの家族のことや、どこに住んでいたのかはわからないらしい。
そうなんですか。
There we go. That was the only answer I could come up with. That was a hell of an answer, dude. Nice lie. Nice improv. If we told Kagari that she was a time traveler from the year 2036, who'd come here 12 years ago, it would only confuse her. Also, it might cause some traumatic memories to come back up.
あとは、彼女が記憶を取り戻してくれれば、何がどうなっていたのか、すべてわかるはずなんだが。
She'd learned her name and met both Suzuha and Mayuri. Mayuri's presence alone had to be a big deal.
かがりさん？
はい。
かがりさんの上のお名前はなんていうのかな。さっきはよく聞こえなくて。だからよかったら教えてほしいな。
Oh boy!
岡部さんたちのお話だと、シーナと。
じゃあマユシーと一緒だ。マユシーもね、シーナっていうの。シーナマユリ。
Ah.
シーナマユリさん。
嬉しいな。マユシー、同じ名字の人に会ったの初めてだよ。
そうなんですか。
だからこれからよろしくお願いします。
はい、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Oh, this is sweet. Mayuri was using her natural cheerfulness to try and open up to Kagari. If it worked, maybe she could bring back her memories.
ルカ君から聞いたんだけど、かがりさんは記憶喪失なの？
はい。
それって自分が誰かも忘れちゃうってことなんだよね。
はい。
そっか。きっと辛いこといっぱいだよね。だって自分の大好きな人のことも忘れちゃうんでしょ。それってすごく悲しいことだってマユシーは思うのです。だからね、うまく言えないけど、
ユシーもお手伝いするから頑張ろうね。
Mayuri smiled. I could see Kaguri's eyes well up with tears. Aww. Come on, give her a hug. She needs it.
急にどうしちゃったのかな。マユシ、何か変なこと言っちゃったかな。そうじゃないんです。ただマユリさんの言葉を聞いてなんだか嬉しくって。
Aww.
マユシーだけじゃなくオカリンもスズさんもルカ君もみんな同じ気持ちだよ。うん、もちろんです。僕もできることがあれば何でもしますから。ありがとうございます、ルカ君、マユリさん。
I could leave Kaguri to Mayuri and Lukako, and she'd be just fine. The question was, what to do now?
ルカ子、頼みがあるんだが。
He kind of already did you a favor by going to get stuff for... well, I mean, technically, he obviously could have just done that to get that for Kaguri, but...
なんでしょう。
かがりさんはもう少しお前の家に置いてもらってもいいだろうか。
Oh.
その間に俺たちは彼女が今までどうしていたのかを調べようと思う。
はい、もちろんうちは構いません。
That's good, that's good.
鈴葉もそれでいいか。
わかった。
Suza probably wasn't completely happy with that, but she nodded anyway. Our first priority now was getting back Kaguri's memories.
それじゃあルカ君のお家に行けばかがりさんに会えるんだね。マユシーも遊びに行っていい？もちろんだよね、かがりさん。はい。
鈴葉もできるだけ顔を出してやってくれ。その方が記憶を取り戻すにはいいだろう。
大きいドキ。
そうだ、ね、クリスマスパーティーができないから今ねお正月パーティーをしようかなって思ってるんだ。
I like that idea.
かがりさんにも手伝ってもらえると嬉しいな。え、いいんですか？私なんかが。
Yes.
もちろんだよ。ね、ルカ君。うん、一緒にパーティーしましょう。
Anytime you got three girls together, they'd start chattering like birds. The girls, although one of them was a guy, began to chatter away. Good job for correcting yourself there. I had my own work to do. First, I had to let Moeka know we'd found her. Ooh, I get a choice, do I? In that case, I shall do just that. Okay, I can't contact her. Oh, automatically we're already with her, okay. We found Shina Kaguri. Knowing Moeka, she'd respond almost immediately.
No way. Where?
A friend who works at a shrine was taking care of her. She was found on a mountain path near the Chiba border, but she's lost her memories from before then.
She was that close? Wow. We've been looking for whoever is after her, but we can't find any info. It may be a pretty big group.
It would be a big help if you could keep it up. That was all I needed to do for Moeka. Thank you, Moeka! But I was still interested in the group who'd been looking for Kaguri. And I also wanted to know what she was doing lying on a mountain path. What was she doing out there? And with only an Upa? Could she have been running from someone?
ルカ子、ちょっといいか。
はい、なんでしょう。
かがりさんをなるべく神社の外に出さないでほしい。
どうしてですか？
理由は聞かないでくれ。 頼む。
はい、わかりました。岡部さんがそう言うなら。
Thank you. It couldn't hurt to be careful. If it was nothing, then that was fine. Once Kaguri got her memories back, I'd know for sure. Nobody knew when that would be, though.
Well, at least I got her phone number.
The day after Lukako took Kaguri to the lab, I took Mayuri to Yanabayashi Shrine through an Akihabara that was filled with the Christmas spirit. Well, it is Christmas Eve.
あ、まゆりちゃん。それに岡部さんも。
Lukako was smiling. He'd seen us before we could say anything. His smile was far too cute to belong to a man. Once again, I was forced to doubt his real gender.
ルカ君、かがりさんも。てってるー。てってるーです。
Ah.
かがりさんすごい。え、何がですか？だってマユシーが「トゥットゥルー」って言っても最初はなかなかみんな「トゥットゥルー」って返してくれないよ。
初めて会った相手にそれが挨拶なのだと理解しろというのも酷な話だな。
だからみんな「何それ」って言うのにかがりさんは普通に返してくれたのです。だからすごいなーって。私は別になんとなくそうかなって。
Maybe Mayuri's strange greeting had embedded itself in some part of Kaguri's mind. Which meant that even 25 years from now, Mayuri was still saying "tut-tut-doo"? Well, knowing Mayuri, she remembers to say frequently. Hello?
About Kaguri.
Is there something bothering you? Did you find a way to get her memories back? Worried about her?
That's right. Of course.
Then tell her.
But I can't do anything to help.
Just be with her. That's enough. You're the only person around from before she lost her memories. If she talks with you, they might come back.
I see. You're right. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Well, knowing Mayuri, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
あ、岡部さんもトゥットゥルーです。
どうも。
I still didn't know how to deal with her. She'd been 10 years old when she was separated from Suzuha. If that was 12 years ago, she should be 22 now. That meant she was older than me, but she was also Mayuri's adopted daughter. That would make her like Suzuha, who is Daru's daughter. Suzuha was at least the same age as me and Daru, so I didn't need to worry about being polite to my elders, but...
あ、そうだ。今日はクリスマスイブだよ。メリークリスマス。そういえばそうだったね。メリークリスマス。メリークリスマスです。
Was it okay to celebrate Christmas at her shrine? Ah! Huh. I need to ponder about that one for a little bit.
ところでかがりさん調子はどうかな？
悪くはないです。でもまだ何も。
That's okay, just take your time.
いや、記憶に関しては無理して思い出そうとする必要はないよ。時間が来れば戻るだろう。それくらいの気でいた方がいい。
Okay, okay. Me and Okabe are on the right page.
わかりました。
Definitely don't want to force yourself. Of course, she probably wanted to remember them faster than that.
どうかしたか？
いえ、ル 岡部さんもみんな優しいなって思って。
Oh.
そんな俺は別に優しくなんてない。
照れなくてもいいのに。
She'd been so depressed when we'd first met that this was probably the first time I had seen her smile. Her smile was somehow childish, and she seemed a lot younger than I'd been told she was.
ごめんなさい。私ったら急に慣れ慣れしい感じになっちゃって。
Don't worry about it.
いや構わないよ。こっちだってタメ口で喋ってるんだし。
そうだよ。マユシーもね、普通に喋ってくれた方が嬉しいな。だってその方がお友達って感じがするでしょ。お友達。お友達。ありがとう、まゆりちゃん。お友達か。
Maybe this was how the future Mayuri became close to her as well. Yeah, probably. A war orphan. That's what Suzuha had said about Kagari. And all of that was... It was my fault, wasn't it? If I did what Suzuha wanted, would her life change? But for that to happen, I would have to once again...
岡部さん、大丈夫ですか？なんだか顔色が優れないみたいですけど。
ああ、なんでもない。ちょっと寝不足なだけだ。
Should probably work on that.
そうですか。だったらいいんですけど。
それよりルカ子は何をしていたんだ？忙しそうにしていたみたいだが。
本殿のお掃除をしていたんです。
Need some help?
掃除ならいつもやってるんじゃないのか？
It felt like every time I came here, Lukaku had a broom in his hands.
今日は普段できないようなところも含めての大掃除なんです。
Oh,
ああ、そうか。もうすぐ正月だしな。
New Year's was a big deal for a shrine.
すす払いは先日やったんですが、まだやり残しているところもあるので、かがりさんにも手伝ってもらっていたんです。
Okay.
ただお世話になってるだけなのも気が引けるもん。少しくらいは役に立たないと。
Lukaku and Kagari seem to be getting along just fine. That's good.
ルカ、お客さんかな？
あ、お父さん。
Lukaku's father was poking his head out from behind the shrine. He had the look of a saint, but I knew he had some bad habits. Mostly of the same type as Daru had. Dressing up Lukaku in shrine priestess clothes and having him help around the shrine was all his idea. Ugh.
おや、
Oh,
俺は岡部君にまゆりちゃん。メリークリスマス。
look at this sprite.
メリークリスマスです。
Wait, aren't you not allowed to say that?
おや、どうかしたかい、岡部君。
いえ。
Well, if it didn't bother them, I guess it was fine. More importantly, I needed to thank them for what they were doing for Kagari.
実は彼女のことなんですが。
かがりさんというそうだね。ルカから聞いたよ。まさか君たちが知っている人だったとは。世間は狭いね。
はい。それでもう少しの間お宅でお世話になることができればありがたいんですが。
何か理由があるようだね。もちろんうちとしては大歓迎だよ。
That's good.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます、おじさん。
はは、いいんだよ。私も新しく娘ができたみたいで嬉しいからね。
できたみたいって、お父さん、お姉ちゃんがいるじゃないですか。
あの子はちっとも家に帰ってきてくれないじゃないか。私が寂しがっているのを知っていて、そういう意地悪をするんだ。 そうだ、いいことを考えたよ。せっかくこれだけ女の子がいるんだから、お正月には神社を手伝ってもらうというのはどうだろう。
Why does them having to be girls have anything to do with it?
手伝うって巫女ですか？
Oh. Oh.
もちろん、かがりちゃんにもまいりちゃんにもちゃんと巫女装束を着てもらってね。どうかな？バイト代は出すよ。
So let's get this straight. Last route, we got ourselves a Christmas party with all the ladies in Santa outfits, but now we get them in Shrine Priestess outfits. I actually have no problem with this.
でもそんなの2人に悪いですし。あら、私なら大丈夫よ、ルカ君。お世話になってるんだもん。それくらいしなきゃ。
本当かい？
マユシーはお正月はパーティーの準備をしなきゃいけないので、それにコスプレ衣装を作るのは好きだけど、自分で着るのは。
Mayuri, the Shrine Priestess outfit actually isn't cosplay, you know.
そうか。まゆりちゃんの巫女姿、岡部君も見たいんじゃないのかい？
Why the hell are you asking me?
は？
Why is... We're on the same wavelength again. Why is he asking me?
そうなの？オカリン。
いや、俺は。
とぼけても無駄だよ。ちゃんと顔に書いてある。
You're not helping. No way. If I were to look at a mirror right now, I most definitely would not see it written on my face.
そっか。オカリンがそう言うなら。
そうか。それはよかった。よし、そうと決まれば巫女装束をもっと用意しなければいけないな。母さん。
He must have been afraid that Mayuri and Kaguri were going to change their minds because he quickly ran behind the shrine. You seriously couldn't let your guard down around that man. Yeah.
ごめんなさい。ルカ君が謝ることないよ。でもせっかく楽しみにしてたお正月のパーティーが。それはここのお手伝いが終わった後でもできるから平気だよ。
Still have our party.
そうだね。僕も手伝うから何でも言ってね。ありがとう、ルカ君。でも巫女さんの格好なんて私に似合うかな？大丈夫、絶対に似合うよ。そうかな？マユシーはね、お友達のコスプレの衣装とかたくさん作ってるからわかるの。そう言ってもらえるなら頑張ってみるね。
I mean, they're Shrine Priestess outfits, so I'm sure they're not going to be that bad. Since I'd asked them to keep Kaguri from leaving the shrine, she probably needed something like this to relax. Maybe that was why Lukako's father had asked her? No. No way. Either way, it was going to be a busy New Year's.
それじゃあ俺はこれで。
もう帰られるんですか？僕お茶もお出しせずに。
かがりさんの様子を見に来ただけだからな。
あ、オカリン、マユシーは。
分かってる。もう少し正月の話をするんだろ。俺はラボに戻ってるから。
ありがとう、岡部さん。
She bowed her head a little and smiled innocently. If she still had her memories as a war orphan, would she be able to smile like that? Come to think of it, what would she, Hyajo, be doing on New Year's? She had said that New Year's was a time for partying with your friends, but it didn't seem like she had any friends to party with.
もう
だから何度言ったらわかるのよ。
ん
Hey! I heard a voice I thought I recognized. It was Hyajo herself. And she was yelling at a police officer. Which meant...
証明するものって、ちょっと待って、今。
ヒアジョーさん、
ああ、岡部さん、いいところに。ちょっとお願いがあるんだけど。
おまわりさん、彼女はれっきとした大人の女性です。間違いありません。
君は知り合い？
はい、大学の先輩にあたります。
I didn't feel like explaining the whole thing. She wouldn't mind if I told a little lie like that, probably.
大学？
東京電機大学です。なんなら調べてもらってもいいですけど。
ああ、いや、そこまでは。でも、そう、小学生じゃないんだ。
No, she isn't. The policeman left, shaking his head.
なんなのもう。謝るくらいしたらどうなのよ。ほんと訴えてやろうかしら。
I don't think that's enough for you to sue. You don't have to.
まあまあ、それだけ仕事熱心ってことじゃないかな。
あなたもあなたよ、岡部さん。
俺？
一見しただけで私が子供に間違われて補導されそうになってるって分かったんでしょ。一目で分かるなんて、あなたもそう思ってるって証拠だわ。
But, I just...
それは。
Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
まあでも、助けてくれたことには感謝するわ。ありがとう。
いや。
You should have just said so to begin with then. Come to think of it, Kurisu was the same way. Were all genius scientists like this?
それで、ヒアジョーさんはこんなところで何を？
これよ、これ。
He showed me a big bag. Well, no, it just looked big because Maho was holding it. It actually wasn't very big at all.
例のノートパソコン。ここならパスを解析できる業者がいるかなって思ったんだけど。
Evidently, she was holding Kurisu's laptop.
まだそれにこだわっていたのか。
Oh, dearie me.
そりゃあプライベートを覗くのは良くないって思うわ。でも、私はあの子が何を考えて何をやろうとしていたのか知りたいのよ。
I could get in the wrong hands.
あなたはいいわよ。あの子が亡くなる前に会って話したりしてるんだもの。
On this world line, I didn't.
でも、私にはまだ実感がないの。急に亡くなったって連絡を受けただけ。葬儀にも出られなかった。だから、少しでもクリスのことを知りたい。今更って思うかもしれないけど、それが私の中でのあの子の死に対する折り合いのつけ方なのよ。
ヒアジョーさん。
だから岡部さん、教えて。何でもいいの。あの子がパスワードとして設定しそうな言葉、一つや二つ心当たりあるでしょ？
Knew how she felt. And I knew she wanted a way to cope. Because I still hadn't come to grips with it myself. But still, I...
悪いけど、知らないよ。
岡部さん、
すまない。
そうやって逃げるの？
逃げる？
アマデウスとコミュニケーションを取らなくなったのも逃げてるからでしょ？
She was right. I had run away. I had run away from a chain of tragedy that had repeated itself hundreds, no thousands of times. And the result of that running away was who I was today.
クリスったらすっごい文句言ってたわよ。岡部さんは冷たいって。
I could imagine. Knowing her, she'd probably said all kinds of things about me. But...
そうだ。 冷たいんだよ俺は。
I'd abandoned her.
岡部さん。
My attitude must have affected her because Maho had fallen silent. I realized too late that I'd made a mistake. I didn't need to put it like that.
すまない。
うん。
This was really awkward. I needed something to change the subject.
そうだ、ヒアジョーさん。正月は何か予定あるのか？
いえ、今のところは何もないけど。
だったら初詣にみんなで柳林神社に行かないか？まゆりたちも手伝うことになってるんだ。
まゆり？
Oh, right. Mayuri wasn't there when she'd visited the lab.
俺の幼馴染なんだ。ラボの一員でもある。
いえ、今の
Whoops. I mean to do that.
幼馴染。
Huh. That's what the scroll thing on my mouse does. I didn't know I could do that.
ああ、その後でラボでパーティーもやるらしい。なんならヒアジョーさんも巫女装束を着て神社を手伝ってもらってもいい。
巫女装束。それってコスプレとかいうやつ？
Not. That's kind of a gray area because I know that there's actual shrine priestesses and I know that there are Comic Cons and stuff like that where people dress up as shrine priestesses, so it's kind of like a gray area.
いや、ちゃんとした手伝いだからコスプレにはならないと思う。
そう。でもそれはやめとくわ。私に合うサイズもないだろうし。
She was probably right, actually. They might have had some of Lukako's old clothes from his childhood around, but it seemed like a bad idea to mention that.
ちょっと、そこで納得しないでくれる？
すまない。
で、集合はラボでいいの？何時に行けばいい？
え？
Oh, you're actually coming?
手伝うのはパスだけど、日本の初詣には行ってみたいと思ってたの。その後のパーティーは、まあその時考えるわ。
That made sense. If she met Mayuri and they didn't get along, there was probably no need to go to a party with her.
わかった。じゃあ細かいことはまた連絡するよ。
ええ、楽しみにしてるわ。
Coolio! The time between then and New Year's flew by. Parties and drinking at school. That was over. Kamima. Of course, all I did for that was watch Daru and Mayuri run around.
You're babysitting them.
And then it was January 1st, 2011.
これで全員揃ったか？
じゃあ今から点呼取るよ。あまねし。
はい。
魔法タン。
だからそのやめてって言ってるでしょ。
I had a feeling that was going to be her response.
かえでし。
はい。
ふぶきし。
はいはい。
で、あとは。
Oh, hey!
私です。
Oh, you guys got invited too.
ナイ様。
Hi, Tenoji.
なおかりん、なんでブラウン市まで行くことになってんの？
俺だって知らない。マユリが苗を誘ったらついてきたってとこだろう。
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
おい、何ひそひそ話してやがる。
Sorry.
いえ、何も。
お父さん、私ね、まゆりお姉ちゃんの巫女さん姿、すごく楽しみなんだ。
そうだな、すまないな。本当ならお父さんが連れてってやりたかったんだが。
Oh, you still gotta, like, man the fort, I bet. I just realized what was written on your shirt, Jack Hummer. Hmm?
その天王寺さんは来られないのですか？
当たり前だ。何を好き好んで俺がおめえらと初詣せねえならん。
The hell, man?
俺はちょっと休養で出かけなきゃいけなくなっちまったから、おめえらに苗を預ける。
Oh. So, okay. I was gonna say, what? You're okay with leaving your daughter with us, but you don't want to come with us yourself? Okay, I see how it is.
ちゃんと面倒見ないと家賃あげっからな。
Okay, fair point. When we heard that, Daru and I both let out a sigh of relief, even though he was still right there. I, in particular, was trying to avoid Tennoji as much as I possibly could. His ostensible job was running his strange brawn tube workshop, but he was actually the leader of the Rounders. He worked for CERN. Yeah, my heart wasn't strong enough to deal with him knowing that. The only reason I didn't leave the building altogether was that Mayuri and Daru had opposed it. I almost called him Daiyuri, what the hell? There was also the hope that if something did happen, I'd be able to learn something about the Rounders' movements. Still, I hadn't come back to the lab for a long time.
ダメだよお父さん、そんな言い方しちゃ。
おお、そうだったな。さすが苗はいい子だな。
おかりんおじさん、お願いします。
No problem.
Oh.
Nai didn't seem as scared as me, probably because I'd stopped treating her like a small, cute animal.
そんじゃ夜になったら迎えに来るからよろしくな。
Alright,
わかりました。
take it easy, Rounder boss.
まだ何か。
いや、やっぱりおめえ随分と変わっちまったよな。前は法だとかなんとか妙なことばっか言ってたのによ、どうにも調子が狂っちまうぜ。
おかげさまで大人になったんです。
大人にね。ま、とにかく苗を頼んだぜ。
To be honest, I missed the whole Ho in Kyoma. Everyone in the room except Nai let out a big sigh of relief the minute Tennoji left.
とにかくこれで全員だな。
Fubuki, Kaede, Yuki, Maho, and Nai. It was a strange group. Of course, we were all going to Yanabayashi Shrine.
本当に良かったの？私なんかが来てしまって。
Sure.
気にしなくていい。こっちこそなんだかよくわからない集まりになってしまったけど大丈夫かな。
馴染んだって言ったら嘘になるわね。でも初詣ってちょっと興味もあったし、それに同年代の知り合いが増えるのも嬉しいわ。
そう言ってもらえると助かるよ。
Ma was probably feeling a little left out, but that would solve itself with time.
マユシーのコスプレ超楽しみ。もうふぶきちゃんたらコスプレじゃなくて今日はあくまでも清掃だよ。
Yeah.
鈴葉さんの巫女装束も楽しみですね、橋田さん。
まあね、妹属性の巫女さんつうのも悪くない。つうか、どうせならそこにナース属性も追加してくれれば萌えの数え役満なのだが。
No.
橋田さんは相変わらず変態さんですね。
紳士だけどね。
In the end, instead of just Mayuri helping at the shrine, Suza and Ferris had gone too. Oh, we're getting a bunch of shrine priestesses. I'm not entirely sure what to call Lukiko in that. Shrine Luka. Ferris I could understand, but I certainly hadn't expected Suzaha to go. She was probably worried about Kaguri, but there was also another reason, she said. She'd heard that she'd get paid. Suzaha had enough money with her to get by in this time period, but since it wasn't her own money, she preferred not to spend it on living expenses. She'd rather make her own money instead. Oh, okay. That was something that had always impressed me.
そうそう、大事なことを忘れてました。
What's that?
大事なこと？
新年明けましておめでとうございます。
Oh,
ああ、そっか。昨日までコミマだったからまだ年明けたって気がしないんだよね。
それじゃあ私たちも改めて明けましておめでとうございます。
good lord.
これでよしと。
じゃあ挨拶も済ませたことだし、そろそろ行くか。
Okie
い
dokie.
ざ行かん。ミコミコパラダイス。
橋田さん、神社にパラダイスはないと思いますよ。
Yuki has a fair point.
あ、そっか。
We all headed to Yanabayashi Shrine, laughing and talking as we went. To be honest, Akihabara on New Year's wasn't that much different than any other time of year. The stores were open and there were lots of customers seeking New Year's bargains. The only difference was that there were fewer cars.
ねえねえ、タルおじさん。
はい、なんでしょう、ナイ様。
おじさんは紳士なの？
そうだお。おじさんは変態だけど紳士なのだぜ。キリ。
橋田さんはどうしてナエちゃんのことを様付けで呼ぶんですか？
A sign of respect?
幼女はその存在だけで敬われるべきだからです。キリ。
Hmm.
ほう。
They looked like a family walking together. Were Suzuha, Daru, and Yuki ever able to spend any time together like that? Well, part of me wants to hope so.
そういえば、ふぶきちゃん、この前言っていた変な夢はどう？
あれ最近はあんまり見なくなったかも。やっぱ疲れてたみたい。
Hmm.
そっか。だったらいいんだけど。
変な夢？
ちょっと一時期悪夢にうなされちゃった時期があって。
悪夢って？
お、食いつきますね。ひょっとして私に気があるとか。
No. I mean, to be fair, whenever I played Persona 4, I went for Naoto.
ダメよ、ふぶきちゃん。オカリンさんには好きな人がいるんだから。
Never was that gigantic of a fan of Chie anyway.
そうか。
Oh, wait, we're in Steins Gate. Sorry!
何の話だ？
オカリンさんには好きな人がいるって話。
俺に？
Who told him that? Mayuri, maybe?
俺には好きな人なんていないよ。
そうなんですか？本当に？
本当だって。
Mayuri talked about them a lot, but thinking back, this was probably the first real conversation I'd had with them. Still, they were easy to talk to.
そんなことより二人とも頼みがあるんだが、できればヒアジョーさんに話しかけてやってもらえないか？彼女アメリカの大学から来てるんだけど、まだあんまりこっちに知り合いいないから。
I have a feeling that she's gonna kick your ass or she's probably listening in on you.
アメリカ？すごい！
Instead of answering, Nakase gave a cry of surprise and went over to Maho, who'd been walking ahead of the group.
ねえ、マホさんってアメリカの大学に通ってるんですか？
ええ、まあそうだけど。
じゃあ英語ペラペラなんですか？
まあ生まれも生活もずっと向こうだから。
すごい！
That should probably help her open up a little. Oh.
オカリンさんって優しいんですね。
Oh. That actually worked out much better than expected.
そんなことないよ。
Maho had told me the exact opposite just a few days ago.
でも人って優しいからこそ誰かを傷つけることもあるんですよね。
Yeah.
いえ、何でもありません。私も真帆さんと話してきますね。
That was a little odd. Kurushima jogged to catch up with the other girls, leaving behind a faint smell of perfume. Hurt someone. The words stuck in my chest like needles for a little while. Yanabayashi wasn't as busy as Kanda Shrine, but it was still a lot busier than I'd expected.
オカリンたちだにゃ。おーい、オカリン、こっちだにゃ。明けましておめでとうございます。皆さん。
Huh. At this point, it didn't even need to be said that Lukako looked great in a shrine priestess's uniform. Ferris, for her part, still had her cat ears on, but her outfit was much simpler than the usual maid uniform. I was sure her fans would love it, though. Oh, I don't doubt it. Daru, Yuki, and the others exchanged New Year's greetings as well.
フェリスタンがミッコミコにしてくれるなんて生きててよかった。
Suzuha looks like she's just miserable.
ありがとうにゃ。ゆきさんも来てくれたんだ。明けましておめでとう、鈴葉さん。明けましておめでとうございます。
Suzuha always wore casual light clothes, but this was pretty good too. If nothing else, it made it impossible to imagine her as Daru's daughter. If only she'd smile, this would be perfect.
妹属性の巫女さん来たこれ。それでお注射の時間だよ、お兄ちゃんって言っておくれよ。
Daru, no!
そんなことばっかり言ってるから母さんに誤解されるんだ。
誤解？
まゆ姉さんから聞いたんだよ。母さん、自分が父さんからあまり好かれてないと思い込んでる。
なんでそうなる？僕は鈴葉はもちろん天西もフェリスタンもルカシも親の子はみんな平等に好きなのに。
The point is you're supposed to be loving... Never mind.
だからそういうのがダメなんだって。二人ともさっきから何を？なんでもない。それよりほら、おみきとあとおみくじもあるからどうかな。
The hell's that? Omiki, holy sake that is offered to the gods. Are we even allowed to drink that? Suzuha was right. If Daru didn't cut back a little, she might never be born. I'd have to talk to him about it later.
それにしてもルカ君は相変わらず美人さんね。いえ、そんな。ほんとこれで男の子だなんて信じらんないよね。嘘。あなた男の子なの？はい。嘘でしょ。日本ってやっぱり進んでるのね。猫のお姉ちゃん。何かにゃ？まゆりお姉ちゃんはどこですか？
Where is Mayuri?
まゆし？確かさっきまであっちでおみきを。あそこにいたにゃ。まゆし、こっちに来るにゃ。オカリンたちが来てるにゃ。
Mayuri must not have realized we were here because she came running over with Kaguri in tow. Oh my god. That is freaking adorable.
明けましておめでとうございます、岡部さん。
ああ、おめでとう。
どうかな。この格好似合ってるかな。
Yes.
ああ、想像以上によく似合ってる。
本当？よかった。
Her facial expression went from tense to relieved.
メイクインニャンニャンだよ。イベントでなんかじゃコスプレするんだろ？今更緊張することもないだろうに。
あれはお仕事だからいいの
I didn't understand how it could be okay to do it at work and not okay to do it when you weren't at work. Well, one is kind of an obligation, and it's something that they're used to doing, and this is just like one of those one-time things. I'm pretty sure there's a significant difference.
ねえ岡部さん、私はどうかな、似合ってるかな。
Yeah, you look good, Kagari.
ああ、かがりさんもすごく似合ってると思う。
わーい、やった。そうだ、後で一緒に写真撮ってくださいね。
ん？
写真？いいけど。
Sure?
だってほら、写真があれば記録に残るでしょ。私、今のうちにたくさん残しておきたいんです。また忘れちゃったりしないように。
Okay. She wasn't just happy because it was New Year's. Over the past few days, she'd gotten a lot more cheerful. At the time, she seemed scared because of her lost memories, but this was probably just who she was. As she'd gotten ready for New Year's with Mayuri and Lukako, she started to become her real self again, little by little.
やっぱりまゆりちゃん似合ってる。そうかな。なんだか恥ずかしいよ。そんなこと言ってまんざらでもないくせに。あ、こちらがこの前言ってた。かがりです。椎名かがり。本当だ。マユシーと同じ名前なんですね。
Yep.
うん、偶然。
It wasn't actually a coincidence, though.
かがりさんもスタイルいいし、コスとか似合いそう。あ、私も思った。コス。
You're already measuring her for cosplay?
コスプレ。ねえ、好きなキャラとかいるんですか？私、そういうのはちょっとよくわからなくて。ふぶきちゃん。ああ、そっか。ごめんなさい。あ、気にしないで。大丈夫だから。ねえ、オカリンもこっちに来て。マユシーがお祓いをしてあげるのです。かな。なんだっけ。大ぬさだよ、まゆりちゃん。
Unusa? A tool used in Shinto religious rites, made by placing a string of paper streamers at the end of a branch from a sakaki tree. It's said that by waving it at a person, the impurities they possess are transmitted from them into the Unusa. Huh. No, I always wondered what those things that those priests were always holding. Well, what do you know? I actually know now! That's an age-old mystery finally that's been solved for me. Onusa. Okay.
そのためにはまず神様に手を合わせてこないとな。
あ、そうだね。それじゃあその後で私もお祓いしてあげる。
ああ、よろしく頼むよ。
I washed my hands in the water and prayed at the shrine. Come to think of it, this might have been the first time I'd done this here.
何をお願いしたの？
ああ、世界が平和でありますようにってね。
Terribly ironic.
またそうやってはぐらかすんだから。
It was true, though. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to come true, and that wishing wouldn't make it better.
そういえば遅いわね。教授たち、初詣に行くって言ったらすごく来たがってたから場所を教えておいたんだけど。
Ah, crap!
どこかで迷ってるのかな。
レイエス教授も一緒だからどこか寄り道してるのかもね。
Ah, crap. Once they got here, it was probably going to get even busier.
ねえ、あの子でしょ？
何がだ？
岡部さんの彼女。あのまゆりさんって人なんでしょ？
Well, she is a girl and she is a friend, so technically yes.
マユリはそんなんじゃない。
嘘？じゃあどの子？
誰も違うよ。俺には彼女なんていない。
本当に？これだけ可愛い女の子がたくさんいるのに？岡部さんってもしかして？
No.
うん？
でも大丈夫よ。私そういうのに偏見ないから。
Uh-huh. I finally figured out what she was trying to say.
あのな、違うよ。そういうのでもない。
そうなんだ。じゃあどうして？彼女を作らないの？
Not to be fair, I'm already take. Okay, never mind.
君、この前クリスに散々文句言ってたのに、同じこと聞いてるぞ。
ああ、言われてみれば。自分のことだと嫌なのに、人のことになると興味が出ちゃうのよね、人間って。これは反省が必要だわ。おかりー、大仁田でシャンシャンってやってあげるから早く。
No, it's the. Oh.
ちょっと行ってくるよ。
ええ。やっぱりクリスのことがあったからかしら。
Yes. I could hear her small whisper, but I pretended that I didn't. What was supposed to be a short visit to the shrine ended up taking the whole day as we talked and took pictures.
お待たせだにゃ。ああいう衣装もなかなか肩が凝るね。
Really? When we saw Ferris and Souza back in their usual clothes, it finally felt like things were back to normal.
あれ？マユシーたちは？まだ着替え終わってないから、もう少し待っててほしいって言ってたにゃ。
Mayuri, Kaguri, and Lukako hadn't come out yet.
ななおかりん、着替えってもしかしてマユシたちとルカシ一緒に着替えてるんかな？
You know, that's actually a question that I almost started to think about. What the hell?
いや、それはまずいだろう。
I don't think so.
やん、ルカ君、背中のファスナーあげて。
Shut up, Daru.
そんな、僕そんなこと。ルカ君、こっちもお願い。そんな会話があの中で繰り広げられてるんかな。はあはあ。
Daru, just no.
ねえ、岡部さん。この人大丈夫なの？
Yes. Many things are wrong. Ma had only met Daru a few times and already she was starting to be wary of him. Good.
ダルは言動はああだが、害はない男だから心配しなくても平気だ。
Yeah, he really realistically would not harm a fly.
それにスーパーハッカーなんだにゃ。
それを言うならハッカーだろ、ジョコ。
ハッカー？それ本当なの？
大きな声では言えんけど、まあそんな感じのこともやってるから、何かあったら頼んでくれてもいいのだぜ。
そっか。
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no. Mao's head jerked up in surprise at the sudden voice. I followed where she was looking and saw...
Where? Japanese German girl はどこにいるんだい、リンタロウ。
Dr. Alexis and Dr. Reyes looked absolutely miserable.
真帆からここに来ればジャパニーズシャーマンガールに会えると聞いてきたのにいないじゃない。
ジャパニーズシャーマンガール？
Don't you mean
巫女さんのことよ。
Oh, I see.
今日はもう巫女さんの出番は終了です。
You guys got lost, didn't ya?
Holy cow! They said we should come soon.
But you just enjoyed shopping too.
Oh my god, the English. They were both holding bags from electronics stores. They must have done a lot of shopping on the way here. Oh.
That's enough. どっちもどっちですよ。
We got pictures. The two of them started to look around the shrine, not even bothering to hide their disappointment.
お待たせ、おかり。
ずいぶん遅かったな、マユリ。
ルカ君のお母さんにね、おせちいっぱいもらっちゃった。みんなで食べなさいって。
That was very nice of her.
母があれも持っていけこれも持っていけって
で
詰め直してたらこんな時間になってしまいました。すみません。
いや、こっちこそ気を使ってもらって悪いな。
Excuse me? ちょっといいですか？
はい。
お参りというのはどうやるんですか？
First of all, we should purify our hands and mouth there.
Huh. Nice English.
I see.
Please come with me. I'll show you how to do.
Oh. Luca can speak English. Luca led the two professors off to pray. I wondered if there wasn't some kind of religious problem inherent in all this, but if they were fine with it, it wasn't my place to say anything. What was more important...
ルカ子、すごいな。まさかあんなに英語喋れるとは。
ルカ君、頭いいからね。
Well, I mean, that goes without saying. Was he?
それに、秋葉原は観光の人が多いから、何か聞かれてもいいように勉強してるんだって。
That makes me feel bad. I should really, if I'm gonna go visit other places, I really should start learning their languages. I just discovered a surprising side to Lukako.
そういえばマユリ、かがりはどうした？
あれ？そろそろ出てくると。あ、来た来た。ほら。ごめんね、お待たせしちゃって。
That was everybody then. Now we just had to wait for Lukako to finish.
Thanks a lot. We had a wonderful experience.
Not at all.
それじゃあ、ラボに向かうか。
Tech said it was nothing, but the English was not at all.
あ、そのことなんですけど、実は私、この後休養が入っちゃって。ゆきさん、来れないの？
Why's that?
ごめんね、まゆりちゃん。バイトで欠員出て、どうしても入ってくれって。
Oh.
そっか。それじゃあ仕方ないのです。
I saw that both Daro and Suzuha seemed disappointed too.
教授たちはこの後どうするんです？
私はこの後ヨガあるから。
私もよ。
今日はありがとう。素晴らしい発見だらけだったよ。シャーマンガールには会えなかったがね。
ほんとね。とってもエクサイティングだったわ。
それじゃあリンタロウ、たまにはクリスにも会ってやってくれ。
では皆さん、また。See you soon.
Bye, evil people. They smiled and disappeared into the bustling Akihabara streets.
じゃあ僕たちも行こうか。
そうだな。
Even without Yuki, there were still twice as many people as usual heading for the lab.
それでは改めまして。明けましておめでとうございます。明けましておめでとう。
Aww.
ルカ君ちのおへぎ、おいしいね。
Oh my god, this looks so nice.
本当？僕とかがりさんも手伝ったんだけど、 そう言ってもらえてよかった。えへんなんて、私は盛り付けただけなんだけど。私、この甘い卵焼き大好き。くるくるってなってるの。
I see lots of good-looking food.
こっちのお雑煮も絶品すぎる。鈴葉、どうだお。
How the hell did you guys get not one, but are those like two? Okay, that's two lot. Wow. Ironically, I'm suddenly in the mood for crab meat.
美味しいね。
Completely different, but I'm just saying.
実はメイクインニャンニャンのお正月メニューなんだにゃ。
むふん、もちもちで柔らかい。フェイリスタンの味がするお。
橋田さん、本当に変態さんですね。
Yes. Yes, he is. Buki was barely putting any effort into her comments to Daru anymore. A whole day of his perversion must have tired her out. Judging by that expression, yeah.
セクハラですぐ訴えられるわよ。
そういえば、アメリカのお正月って何を食べるんでしょう。
Well, if other families are similar to mine, for some reason my family on New Year's boils some cabbage and then we lightly salt it and then eat that. But then again, there's also my mom's side. I think we, instead of boiling the cabbage, we actually baked it with some light seasoning and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure if other families do that, but that's just something that my family does.
そう、七面鳥じゃないのか？
No, that's Thanksgiving.
それはクリスマスじゃないですか？
アメリカじゃ大晦日に騒ぐから、年が明けると意外と質素よ。豆料理とか。
Beans?
豆料理って響きにときめくお年頃。
Where's a bat?
橋田さん、本当に変態さんですね。
Yes.
ないにゃん、この栗きんとんおいしいにゃ。
Glazed chestnuts.
こっちの黒豆も栄養価が高そうでいいね。
Hmm.
そんなにたくさん食べられないよ。
慌てないでいいから、よく噛んで食べるんだよ。
かがりさん、お母さんみたいですね。やっぱり人が大勢いると楽しいね。おかり。
I imagine.
ああ、そうだな。
How long had it been since we'd all had this much fun at the lab? No, that was in the Alpha World line. Which means that this may have been the first time in the Beta World line that we'd done something like this.
にゃ、お茶ってこれだけかにゃ。
The party hadn't started that long ago, but evidently we were already out of tea. Seriously?
甘いジュースばかり買ってくるから。
お茶がなければコーラを飲めばいいじゃない。
おせちに炭酸は厳しいですよね。
No, definitely. Even I prefer to drink tea, or at least maybe some coffee on New
じゃ
Year's.
あ、俺と誰で買ってこよう。
I couldn't let the girls go.
ここは私とふぶきちゃんで行きますよ。私もお呼ばれしてるんだもの。それくらいしないと。しょうがない。それじゃあ行ってきます。適当でいいですよね。
そうか、すまない。助かるよ。
Well, preferably Earl Grey, maybe. Chamomile good too. There was a very brief silence after Kaede and Fubuki left. But then someone's phone rang.
ごめんなさい、私だわ。
She took out her phone and checked the screen, then looked at me.
ねえ、岡部さん。今、アマデウスにアクセスしてもいいかしら。
Oh, are we actually gonna show Amadeus here?
え？
着信、あの子からなの。それに、 あの子がこの状況の中に入ったらどんな反応を示すか。それもいいサンプルになりそうだし、ダメかしら。
Oh boy.
それは
Come on, Okabe, let's just see what happens.
アマレウスって何かな。
Next thing I knew, the call from Kurisu had stopped, and instead everyone was listening to us.
特定の人間の記憶データを内包したアーティフィシャルインテリジェンスよ。アーティフィシャル AI のことだにゃ。 AI とはエンシェントインテリジェンス、つまり古代に失われた大いなる知恵のことなんだにゃ。
I mean, you're not wrong.
アーティフィシャルインテリジェンスだってば。
自分で考えて学習するように作られたプログラムのことだお。でも特定の人の記憶がある AI ってことは、それって誰かのコピーってことじゃね？
果たしてそれがコピーとなり得るのか、それを現在進行形で検証しているところよ。
それがアマデウスってわけ？驚いた。そんなもん作ってるなんて。
ルカ君わかる？僕にもさっぱり。見てもらえば早いんだけど。
She glanced over at me.
俺の映らないところでなら。
わかった。
Alright! She sighed and reached toward the icon on the smartphone with her fingers.
え？スマホで起動できるん？
本体は大学のサーバーにあるんだけどね。簡易的にアクセスできるようにしたの。
Dara was staring down at the screen with stars in his eyes. And as soon as I heard the voice from her phone...
先輩ったらどうして出てくれな。
おお、すげえ。
先輩じゃない。誰ですか？
僕、橋田至。なんなら僕を先輩って呼んでくれてもいいのだぜ。できれば赤く頬を染めながら上目遣いでよろう。
Seriously, Daru.
どうして私が見ず知らずのあなたを先輩なんて呼ばなければならないんです？あなたは一体？
驚かせて悪かったわね。
あ、先輩、今の人は？
橋田さんといって岡部さんのお友達よ。今日はお正月でしょ。それで岡部さんのラボラトリーでお友達とパーティーをしているの。
ああ、あの冷たい岡部さんですか。先輩もあの人との付き合いはほどほどにしておいた方がいいですよ。じゃないといつか捨てられちゃいますから。
Ouch.
まあまあ。
There was ice in her words. She must have been really mad. Well, I guess I could understand why.
というわけで紹介するわ。彼女は私の後輩、マキセ・クリスの記憶と人格を持つ AI アマデウスよ。え？マキセ・クリスって？
Oh boy.
もしかしてあの？
The Hashida family's voices rose in unison. That's right. Those two knew about Kurisu. And they knew what happened to her.
マキセ・クリスさんって確か半年前くらいにラジカンで。あ、マキセ・クリスさん、この人が。
もしかして皆さんオリジナルの私のことをご存知なんですね。
Oh boy.
あ、いや、まあ。
心配しなくても大丈夫ですよ。私、オリジナルの自分に何が起きたか知ってますし。
あ、そうなん？
That was easier said than done.
これってゲーム？
Now, I seemed to be the only one who didn't get what was going on. But for now, I was glad of that. Her words broke the tension that was building up in the room.
ゲームじゃないわ。
と同じように自分で考えてお話ししているの。
っていうか、本当の AI なのにゃ。すごすぎるにゃ。
すごいのは私を作ってくれた真帆先輩です。
Everyone was staring in awe at Kurisu as she answered their questions. I started to regret this. I shouldn't have let Kurisu talk here. I shouldn't have made them all remember Kurisu. I needed to end this conversation as soon as possible.
ヒアジョーさん。
あら、
The second I spoke, Maho emitted a small cry of surprise.
どうしたん？
アマデウスがいきなり消えてしまったの。
アプリが落ちたんじゃね？まあ、そういうことだってあるっしょ。
そうなんだけど、再起動してもサーバーに繋がらないのよ。
サーバーのデータ更新とかは？
そんな話聞いてないわ。
Oh dear.
ここのネット回線は落ちてないみたいやけど。
Paris had tried and succeeded to connect her own smartphone to the web.
おかしいわね。今までこんなことなかったのに。
Oh dear.
ねえ、岡部さん。あなたの方でも試してみてもらえない？
いや、俺は。
I don't think Kurisu likes me, but before I could end my sentence, I heard a crash.
ごめんなさい。
Kagari had evidently dropped a glass. Little fragments were spread out all over the floor.
お姉ちゃん、大丈夫？顔色悪いよ。
Oh dear.
ありがとう。ちょっと疲れたのかも。
I kinda got like a really bad feeling crawling up my spine right now.
あ、でも平気。ごめんね。すぐに片付けるから。あ、かがりさんはじっとしてて。僕が片付けますか。
It was in the instant that Lucas stood up to get to the broom that I heard the sound. Oh, god damn it! Armed men stormed into the room out of nowhere. Nobody knew what was going on. They were all wearing strange masks. They were all holding guns. Some of them had assault rifles. Oh no, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? The sight brought that nightmare back to me. Mayuri's brutal murder, which I'd seen again and again and again and again. I thought I was okay now. I thought everything was over. Was this because of the world line change 2 weeks ago? Mayuri. Mayuri is going to die again. Ooh, a bang. Black hole in the floor. It's okay. It was just a warning shot. But it was enough to snap everyone out of their terror.
それ本物かよ。
岡部さん、僕
No, don't do anything to tick them off. They were serious. They'd kill anyone they didn't need without mercy. Suzuha. What's Suzuha doing? It was no good. Nai was clinging to her legs and keeping her from moving. No. Maybe there were just too many of them for her to do anything about. Okay, this is not good. I had to do something, but my legs were shaking too much for me to manage anything helpful.
とにかくみんな落ち着いてくれ。
そんなこと言われても。
いいから落ち着いて奴らの言うことを聞くんだ。
I'd gone through this more times than I could count, but it was still all I could do to speak. But evidently my desperation had gotten through to them, because they stopped panicking, clumped together, and simply waited for the intruder's next move. I heard the sound of heels from behind the armed men. A woman's footsteps coming up the stairs. That's Moeka, isn't it? Was it her? Kiryu Moeka, is it you? Are you going to kill Mayuri again? But what appeared from beyond the door was... What? A woman in black. She wore a skin-tight motorcycle suit and a black helmet. Wait, who the hell are you? Then wait, who the hell's got... Wait, huh? The black visor was pulled down. I couldn't see her face. It had to be her, though. If it was, what did they want? Last time it was me, Daru, and Kurisu. But Kurisu was gone. Did that mean they were after Maho? The woman silently looked around the room and then walked over to us and reached out her hand. She grabbed Kaguri's arm and yanked her forward. They were after Kaguri? But why her? No. There was only one reason they'd want her. Did they know then? That Kaguri was from the year 2036? Kaguri struggled, but that woman was stronger than she'd imagined, and she was easily pulled away. Mayuri and Kaguri reached out their hands, but they both grabbed nothing but air. What do I do? What should I do? If I moved, Mayuri would... Everyone would... Did I just have to watch as she was taken away? There was suddenly a scream from near the door. By the time I looked over, the second man was already falling to the floor. Tennoji? Before he could turn his gun around, Tennoji had grabbed his hand and twisted it upwards. I heard the dull sound of snapping bone. Wait a minute, does that mean that this isn't the Rounders? The men seemed unsure of how to handle this sudden intruder. One of the men decided to run toward us. He reached for what looked like the weakest member of our group. Normally, this would have been the right choice, but this time it was the worst choice he could have made. With speed that you would never imagine from someone so huge, Tennoji closed the gap between himself and that man in an instant, slamming him into the wall. Dude, you do not go after his daughter. When they saw him bounce off and hit the floor, the others became deathly pale. And then Suzuha, whose legs were now free of Nai's grasp, moved as well. A thin, muscular leg, the exact opposite of what you'd expect to see from Daru's daughter, lashed upward, straight for the motorcycle suit woman's neck. Ooh! The woman blocked the kick with her arm at the last moment. But when she moved her hand to block, she let go of Kaguri. I reached out my hand and quickly pulled her close. Realizing the tide had turned, the woman leaped out of the lab in an instant, clutching her injured arm. The other attackers followed suit, carrying their injured fellows. In a moment, the chaos was replaced with silence. Wait a minute, if he's the head... Were these guys must not have been the Rounders then. Right? Yuri's quivering voice brought me back to reality.
Mayuri, 無事か? 他のみんなも大丈夫だったか? 怪我はないか?
Daru, Suzuha, Ferris, Lukako, Nai, Maho, Kagari. Their faces were drained of color, but none of them seemed hurt.
大丈夫。もう大丈夫だ。苗のことはちゃんとお父さんが守ってやるからな。
Holy crap. I'm actually glad to see you, Tenoji. When they saw the Tenoji family clinging to each other, everyone finally sighed with relief. But still.
おい、岡部。説明してもらおうか。あの連中は何だ?
いや、それは俺にも。
I didn't. At first I thought they were with CERN. But if they were, there was no reason for Tenoji to be here. Tenoji Yugo was actually FB, the leader of the Akihabara Rounders. Of course, it was possible that someone working for FB, Moeka for example, had acted without his knowledge. No, with how Moeka's mindset is, I don't think that's possible. Everyone tensed as the door opened again.
ただいま。飲み物いっぱい買ってきたよ。遅くなってしまってごめんなさい。吹雪ちゃんがあれもこれもって。あれ、どうしたのみんな。そんな怖い顔して。
Oh, you have no fucking idea.
送っていただいてありがとうございました。
No problem. I'm gonna go now. Because that was extremely stressful. I was afraid that something bad was going to happen. But, okay, I'm gonna go lay down now. Okay, I need to calm down. I swear, as soon as I saw just that picture, I just got like these horrifying flashbacks. I'm actually glad that everything turned out somewhat okay. But this opens up a few questions here. I don't think Moeka would go against FB, aka Tenoji. So, who the hell were these guys? I'm not sure whether I should say that they were probably the religious fanatics because they weren't spouting any, you know, insanity. But if I had to guess, they might have been connected with, they may have been connected with, Dr. Alexis. Possibly. Not entirely sure, but oh god, I did not realize how long I was recording. Okay, I'm gonna try to digest everything that just happened there and try to figure out what the hell is going on. So that's where I'm going to end it. Okay, my hands are still shaking. I'm gonna go kind of quell this anxiety. Hello there everybody, Sabato92 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.